So this week I've been practicing the spiritual discipline of fasting. And I don't know about you, but I have found this whole thing with COVID-19 like a dial has been turned up on the pressure and on things that I'm having to achieve, and even just mentally, just staying in the right space and fighting fear and staying strong in my faith. And it's like I've been given these tools to meet that kind of heightened pressure. And I used to explore fasting, and I would do it, like, not always very regularly, but I do it sometimes. But in this season now, it's like it's become this lifeline. Particularly for me, I found that there are definitely certain things that I would turn to just make myself feel better, to rely on, to trust in, to just feel good again. And because there's so much that's been stripped away, there's so much stuff that I can't now do, where I might just get a breath of fresh air or feel a bit rejuvenated, or just have a chat with a friend or do something to escape a bit of a struggle. I'm now in that place where it's like, okay, God, it's you and me. I've got to turn to you. I've got to rely on you. And fasting has been a way of me really practically doing that. And so some of the things I've done is I've cut out just things that I would go turn to for comfort. Things like comfort food, like social media, like alcohol, just watching how much of a hold those things had on my life. But I have also just chosen different moments where I've decided to give space for God to move in. Whether it's not going to those things that I've just mentioned, but actually turning to him and seeking him in prayer and asking for him to meet my needs and give me all I need for the next decision or the next thing I had to do. But also actually deciding to miss certain meals and give that time over to Jesus. Not loads, but just one in just one point of the week, and sacrificing that time and saying, this is between me and God. And I've found it to be totally transformative. I've received a peace that I have needed, and I've also received a clarity. But mostly, I felt a closeness with God in this season particularly. And that's been such a lifeline.